Is there a lot of sweet ass on this ship?
I'm sure you'll be very happy.
Yes!
What the hell was Cuba doing back there?
Yeah.
Just back there.
Eyes all bugged out.
Okay, Martin, you know what? Okay, you're right. He is exaggerating. All right, you know what? You he's like, is somebody gonna give me something to do?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Ooh, the review. All right, people, this is a movie that I had no idea existed. I mean, I was around at the time, now I recall it being out, but this is one of those movies that nobody wanted. This poor movie, this came and went in the theaters. They didn't give us a screening of it. Nobody didn't want this poor little movie right here. The movie's Boat Trip. And now, because we're doing these bad movie reviews, I have the opportunity to go back and review some of those films that I thought I had avoided a long time ago. At the time I said, man, I dodged a bullet. Meanwhile, they had a cannon pointed at my head.
Yeah. So those smart bullets.
Go around it.
That red dot on my forehead.
Yeah, I don't understand why this is something that failed, because this is what they call, believe it or not, people, this is what they call in Hollywood high concept. You got two grown-ass horny men who, one is trying to get back out there after being rejected from his girlfriend for marriage, and the other guy, he just want to surely we can find a woman or two to fulfill our sexual desires.
A cruise is the way to go.
A cruise is the way to go. So
we just met this dorky guy who has a model, a Hooters waitress for a girlfriend.
We're getting all that. Yeah, but the thing is that they say, hey, you know what? And a cruise is the best way to go. Now, here's where the high concept comes in. Two straight, grown, horny dudes end up somehow on a gay cruise. That's what they call high concept in Hollywood.
Huh?
Y'all thought high concept was some like Academy Award winning like deep shit. No, people. High concept is like, how can we get the simplest and stupidest thing out there to the public?
Yeah.
You don't get no more simple and stupid than this
two
right
horny
here.
straight dudes on a gay cruise.
Yeah.
Let it sink in.
And then,
What did they do?
Cuba Gooding,
how did that work?
Cuba Gooding Jr. is riding off of a Best Supporting Oscar win.
Oh man, yeah, I know.
So, people, what went wrong with such a high concept? Well, we're here to go over that right now. Maybe along the way we can figure this out as we review what we call a bad movie review. Of course, some of these things have turned us around. Is this really as bad as people said it was, say it is? Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Boat Trip.
Maybe I can even find a gay guy and he can do me the favor.
Me? Straight? Girlfriend, please.
They'll have to become.
See, let me tell you something. This is also back in the day where whenever people would play mentally challenged characters, they thought it was an Oscar. Also, for some reason, dudes just want to play gay because they thought that would somehow open doors for them. What doors? It opened it, not the ones for the movies.
The one to the incinerator.
Boys.
Sign me up. How could you think I'm gay?
Boat Trip.
People, and
Because you said it like this. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And then somebody had to remind me too. They said, yeah, man, this was back in the day where Cuba, he covered all of that, man. They say he covered he covered gay, and he also said at the time, and again, this is not my words. This is the words of another motion picture out there. He went full gay and he went full retard. Y'all remember that?
No.
Yeah,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you play it.
How could you not do it?
What exactly is wrong with him?
He the same as
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? He's out there jumping around like goddamn Black Quasimodo and shit. So how you think it's wrong?
It's like somebody No, you stop there right now.
Else just a little slower than most.
After doing so many of these bad movie reviews, we begin to notice a pattern of things that start to tell you right from the beginning what this is going to be. I think we've learned. We can safely say that if you have a comedy starting out with some obnoxious singing, especially dancing, it's probably ain't going to be that good.
Hell yeah.
Okay, see, that was that right there. We say, okay, you know what? We got plenty of bad movies on the horizon, but that was an exception right there, surely. 2 weeks later.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Negroes just like to dance in the morning.
Yep. You should have been at work hours ago.
Yeah. Put on a whole show.
Both examples of movies starting out with dancing, and the rest of the movie didn't really go all that well. And
but that's okay. This week.
This time.
Yeah. Let me see here. Oh.
So good. I got you.
Yeah, but well, you black people sure love to dance by yourselves at home, don't you?
You can't even walk. Hope he hits his balls.
Boy, you Negroes, you are musical people, aren't you?
What a cut up he is. And we're always dancing by ourselves.
That's what I'm saying. By ourselves, just nobody around.
Nobody
man.
around, just.
Well, there's a dog
Yeah,
and.
well, it reinforces the stereotype. Yeah, those people. They got it. They got rhythm, and they love to dance.
And they love to
That's
dance.
what makes them so good at it.
Even when nobody else is around, and tell them to sit your black ass down somewhere.
He's over here doing his taxes, dancing.
and when you don't have any sound, it just, you know what? It's funny. Because when it don't have any sound, this shit looks like a sequel to Radio.
It does.
Oh. Yeah, jumping around.
Well, shit, man. That's kind of a thing all through this. Because even watching this dance sequence here, we've seen Cuba Gooding Jr. We know that he is a professional level break dancer.
Yeah,
we've seen him do it. But here, he's dancing all like he's mugging and being a little kid and being kind of like a little mentally challenged kid.
Yeah. From the start. From the stickety start of this thing here, I just don't like these characters, man. I don't know what the hell they doing. The more I don't know what the movie at the beginning is almost like they don't want you to like it, because the characters you don't like. If what they're doing, Cuba Gooding Jr. is trying to get him sympathy at the beginning of the movie, they are highly mistaken. Because the more they try to get the audience to have sympathy for him, the more I was like, you know what? Every time he failed, I said, that's what you get.
The reason why I brought you out here is...
This is him trying to propose to Vivica Fox, his girlfriend in the movie. He wants to he took her up in a hot air balloon, knowing that he don't like heights. He gets motion sickness. Takes up there to propose to her.
Tell you. Say. Communicate.
Just spit it out.
Hey, she did ask.
Yeah. This shit is... Cuba Gooding Jr. plays Jerry. And this is supposed to make you
Jerry.
He sound like a Jerry now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays Jerry.
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been in that situation before?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
And this scene right here is supposed to make you feel sorry for Jerry. And I felt nothing for Jerry because he's stupid. And I know you're saying, oh, man, there you go. Calling people stupid. That's harsh. No, it's not. How the hell you going to throw up on somebody and then ask him to marry you?
Right.
Will you marry me? No.
Oh, and she's the bitch.
Right.
Well, also, there's three other sides of that bucket that they're in that he could have thrown up out of.
Yeah, right. And used none of them.
Instead of projectiling onto her.
Oh, yeah, she's the bucket. Right. It's really hard to feel bad for somebody who just got dumped when it seems like their relationship was just based on something shallow. When he gets home, he doesn't lament how he lost the love of his life. He doesn't sit down and talk to his dog, oh, boo-boo, it's just me and you now. No, this is what he got to say to his dog.
I know you don't care. You can lick your own balls.
And,
I know, man. That was
I'm
so
I'm
crass.
sorry, you know what? Not I lost the love of my life is I'm not gonna get my balls licked no more. You know what? And meanwhile, old Sparky down there is like, hey, you know, I can help you out. I can lick yours too. Shit, there's a lot of energy in this tongue right here.
Yeah, man, that line, it felt like a lead balloon. I was just so I was like you. I was like, huh. I'm supposed to feel sympathy that he lost the love of his life, and all he's worried about is getting his balls licked.
Yeah.
Which is it was hard for me to buy that she ever did that in the first
Right.
place.
There's nothing about her that says that she ever licked his balls.
Shit, I believe that dog licked his balls before she did.
Exactly.
I'm actually cool with Jerry. Jerry's downright fucking charming compared to his friend Nick, played by Horatio Sands.
Pick up now, I'm gonna fart into the phone.
See, he's one of those the wacky characters. He's one of those wacky sidekicks who just doesn't have any understanding of space, personal space. Doesn't have any understanding of social skills.
No filter.
No filter. I fucking hate Nick, man. But here's the kicker right here. So Jerry works at a massage parlor as a janitor. Jerry ain't got, Nick ain't got no business with doing what he's about to do right here. I can let obnoxious go with loud. I can let it go with I can let it go, I can let it go with dumb. But when you cross over to be a creep like Nick does, look at this. You know trouble's about to happen.
I know.
He ain't even looking at her. You know.
He's looking to see somebody coming in the room.
It's the janitor walking. It's the stupid janitor walking in the room with a naked woman. You know this is a bad combination right here, and it ends up being just what you think it's gonna be.
Thanks for fitting me in today, Daniel. I'm so tight.
Now you know your name ain't Daniel.
Yeah,
Keep walking.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
He's like, but my name is tight though, and you just got my attention. You hear this, people? Now this scene, I'm gonna tell you something. After you watch it, this scene encompasses the film. Like right here, shall you proceed? This is telling you what you're getting into. Okay, you just crossed over in the sexual assault right there.
Right. You may as well keep going because you're going to jail.
And he does. You're like, well, shit, I might as well work my way down his ass right here. Should I? The point of no return.
Yeah, exactly.
Harder.
Look at that. All up in that ass crack.
Yeah,
Look at that. All up in that ass. Like he making pizza dough. Look at it. He all up in them ass cheeks right there.
Getting that dough nice.
Yeah. It's fake and smells just like ass now. Look at that.
His hand is all up in there.
You know, she's a puppet right now. Look at this shit.
Dang, that's not what you usually do.
And you know,
as long as he stops right now, everything, nobody knows anything.
Harder.
I thought he was actually about to pop.
I know.
We're also just laughing at that, right?
Yeah. I thought he was about to knock her ass out. Nobody must know.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, he might do better doing that. Destroy the evidence.
One of those Star Trek chops to the
Look
neck.
at spanking her.
Harder.
And he know it. Look, he ain't doing massage shit anymore. He copping the feel. He's spanking that ass.
Yeah.
You see that?
Ron Jeremy shit.
Come on, Daniel. Is this the best you can do?
Why are you still doing this?
Ragoni, what the hell are you doing?
Plunge his head.
You know what he looked like? He looked like Rudy Giuliani. When Borat came in.
Boy, that fool, he see at that plunge.
Wasn't nobody doing nothing.
Yeah. Hey, you get out of here.
Look at he was about to suck all that ass, all that shit out of her ass. He's about to treat her like a toilet. That scene right there sets up the rest of the film. You got lame or creepy sex jokes going on. You know, annoying characters. And every woman is dumb or she's a bitch. 99.99999 something % of them are horny in this movie right here. They live for the dick. Don't care who it comes from. Don't care what it's been through. They live for the penis. And we're getting that little bit, people.
You are so right.
That's true.
Hey, listen. And if you are a blonde you might as well be retarded.
Yeah, you're in the dumb category.
Yeah, people. And I said retarded because, again, the movie's words, not mine.
Marshall, here's the most interesting and exciting man I've ever met.
Oh, I get it. She's retarded.
Jesus.
And yeah, you think that the movie's joking about this? You think that this is just a passing bit of humor, like outdated, cruel humor? This is just it really does. I say this all the time. I feel like this is directed by a 14-year-old man. I mean, and I really do mean it because I mean, Jerry and Nick, you get tired of these two together real quick because they are like two 14-year-olds just let out in the wild. Like they just got emancipated from their parents.
Right.
They're just going out there. They just going out there. They look like children. They look like 14-year-olds trying to be adults. Look like they just driving down the street listening to top down, listening to lamest ass music.
Get on down. Come on. Get on down. Get on down.
They think they're the coolest motherfuckers in the world listening to some shit from a Nickelodeon show.
Yeah. It's almost like Cuba forgot where he was for a second.
Yeah,
Like,
it did look like that.
He's
Having a good look at him.
Yeah.
It's just
weird.
Just having a good time listening to this Nickelodeon music.
Get on down.
Get on down.
Look at sorry.
Yeah, that had to be directed. Like, we don't know what music we're gonna get, but just
Right.
you listen to something you're enjoying.
What they did was they put this shit in post. This is the most generic ass
Yeah.
wiggity wick music from the early aughts, late 90s. Like you can tell how they're dancing. They ain't listening to shit. Look at this. Come on.
Get on down. Get on down.
Hey, Cuba's turtlenecking.
Yeah. They even talk like 14-year-olds. They sound like kids trying to talk like their big brothers or some college kids they know.
We're not going for the discourse. We're going for the intercourse. Sex. That's all you ever think about. Sex, 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 sex. We'll take it.
Where your parents at?
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, y'all trying to buy tickets on a cruise. Where your mom and dad at?
Take that 40-year-old man mask off. You got a little boy T-shirt on.
Funny thing is, man, I actually do like Cuba Gooding Jr. in this. He just ain't giving shit to do. He's
I felt the opposite.
Okay,
I mean, it's hard because when I say I like him, like, I'm well aware what I'm saying here. It's like I know that he's not in a good movie. I know he's not even playing a good character. I guess I see the potential in him being able to do comedy. I mean, he's got timing in certain parts. He just got really bad dialogue and material to work with.
I felt the opposite, where I was like, Horatio Sands did this on SNL for years. And even though he's unlikable, that's his character. I believed in Nick. But Cuba, he's just over-exaggerating so much with everything. And it's like, man, he needs somebody to come in and say, like, I just need you to tone it down a little bit.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't have anybody to say that.
Yeah.
He didn't have a director. I'm at the point now, if you notice another pattern, I don't really blame the actors. I blame the directors. I blame the studios. I blame the material they have to work with. Because we'll see actors being one thing where they're terrible. Then we'll see them in something else where they have the right direction.
Sure, absolutely.
They're amazing. So I saw the potential in both of them, man. It's not like I hate them as actors. I just don't like their characters. When we get to the boat, before we even get on the boat, we're at the boat, but before we even board, Jerry and Nick are so giddy to get on here and start having sex and getting his ass. They've regressed from 14-year-olds to 12-year-olds.
Is there a lot of sweet ass on this ship?
I'm sure you'll be very happy.
Yes!
What the hell was Cuba doing back there? Just back there.
Eyes all bugged out.
Okay, Martin, you know what? Okay, you're right. He is exaggerating. All right, you know what? You got He's like, is somebody gonna give me something to do?
Yeah.
Or maybe he's drunk, you know? Or maybe he's radio again. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's his speed. When he doesn't know what to do, it's like, all right, bug out my eyes, open my mouth. Just be funny. Just look. If I can't be funny, look funny.
I'll be honest. He was high there, like I mean, on coke or some shit.
That brother, he did something.
He's on some shit, man.
He did something, and the directors just let his black ass go.
Yeah.
Let him do whatever.
Yeah, right?
He ain't listening to nobody right now. He is in his own world. Look at this. Yeah.
He ain't listening to nobody right now.
Do we want to take that again? Why?
I told y'all I didn't know anything about this movie. I forgot that the movie existed. We didn't get a screening back in the day. It came up maybe once in the last 10 years, and boat trip. But I didn't care. I didn't know what this was about. So my dumb ass, when they got on the boat, I started looking around.
A boat filled with hot, beautiful women.
I was like, damn, that shows a lot of men on this car. Oh,
I didn't know what the movie was about.
I didn't know the movie was about. I didn't know it was about them going on a gay cruise.
Can't you feel the sexy, lovely creatures boarding this
So I was like, do these guys know what they're doing? Oh, yeah, I didn't have no idea that this was I had a genuine, actual surprise reaction
I
to
wish
this.
I could have had that.
Because I was like, oh, shit.
But see, that's why it showcases that line. A lot of hot ass on this boat instead of women.
Yeah.
My dumb ass didn't notice it at the time. I thought they were going on for a nice sexual, heterosexual rump.
That had to be a good, if not funny, reveal to you when you look back and saw that.
You know what? I got to say, one good thing they got me with. I did not know. I had no idea they were about to get on a gay cruise. I'm like, ooh.
And it pulls away. You see the gay side.
Oh, they got you.
Ooh, this gonna be good now.
Y'all gonna get fucked.
Right.
At first, I thought, well, that's clever. They got me. I was like, oh, no, this is boat trip. So that means that when they get on here, you're going to have every fucking gay stereotype that there is.
Yeah.
Because the moment that they get on the ship, the gay people on there, you know how it was back in the day, the gay people immediately turn into predators.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Yeah!
So they looking at their ass.
Now, every guy on those lawn chairs is about 6 to 8 times hotter than the two of them.
Right,
exactly.
So why they get them going, ooh?
Yeah, because that's the stereotype.
Right.
Gay people just want to fuck, so they're so horny. See, this is how they treat motherfuckers when they go to jail. Fresh meat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know you go
Fresh fish.
Fresh fish, yeah. They yelling from the jail cells. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you, newbie. I'm gonna get up in that ass, motherfucker. That's a stereotype. Like gay people are so horny that they want to fuck anything. Even these two goofy sons of bitches right here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I can understand that they're just kind of like, oh, okay. You
Yeah,
know
right,
but they're like,
right.
Ooh.
I mean, I was like, all right, well, perhaps these gentlemen have gone on several of these cruises, see the same faces all the time.
Right.
So like, oh, it's new faces. And, oh, wow, some non-white people. That's exciting.
Maybe so, yeah.
No, what they saw was ass. They didn't even see faces. That's why you're like, those guys are not as hot as they are. They ain't looking at their faces. They just looking at them cheeks right there. Shit, they just know new buns. I hear son.
Hot cross buns.
Yeah. Of course, there's other stereotypes, man. With these movies, if there's something, from that period, if you had a gay movie from that time, you always had the Latin lispy gay guy.
Yeah.
I know, I heard Uchi Pump on time. That is why he's no longer welcome in the state of Missouri.
So gay you can't even understand what the fuck you talking about.
There is a point where they start to turn down the gay stereotype so much, but not with this character.
Not with
this character's on 15. Well, it's on 15 when he enters, and then tones it down to about 12 for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, he makes a grand appearance. He comes in drag.
Yeah.
And then starts to go down a little bit, and then it goes back up again. And when Mars
just walks into their cabin like Kramer.
Yeah, well, that's what they do. Apparently, gay guys just leave the door open so they can just come in and start fucking at any point. Of course, when you have a gay movie from that period, even to this, today, you got a couple of things. You got leather and assless pants, sometimes in the same shot. Yeah, just walking around look like the village people in the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
Right, and that's what they want on a cruise is hot black leather on them, chafing them up.
Right, because it's that whole, well, if you equate gay with every type of perversion whatsoever or kink. But I will say I did laugh just at their reactions because it's right there where they start to realize where they are.
Well,
yeah, you can see Cuba Jr. like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck?
He's not over. He's suddenly not overacting there.
He's like, why are there bikers at sea right now?
Something wrong here.
What's going on here?
Never mind. Let's go check these girls out.
And in addition to gay guys just being horny for anything that walks past them, any piece of ass that walks past them, for loving leather and assless chaps, and for also having the gay lispy people just barging into open rooms because, hey, why lock the door when everybody's here to have just one big orgy at sea?
On a gay cruise, doors don't lock.
There's always, the depravity gets to the point where there's always dicks around.
Oh, block that.
Ice Coast.
Yeah, you keep looking at her, you gonna get some.
Right.
Yeah, we were watching that. We were like, why does it have to be dicks?
Why?
I was like,
because they're gay.
But also, Horatio Sands like, all this food I can't eat because there's iced dicks in front of me.
Yeah, right.
Just pretend they're mushrooms and eat your food.
And by the way, your fat ass be eating them wherever you are, man. Come on now.
Ain't nothing gonna let you lose your appetite. If they were serving dicks at the buffet, only you be eating dicks.
He'd be like, oh, they cooked right?
Yeah. Shit, you be eating them tartar.
Dick tartar.
Yeah, dick tartar. Shit, ain't nothing gonna stop you from a meal. There is a stereotype that I do like here, man. The old smooth sugar daddy. Not because of what it is, but because of who it is played by.
It's your first cruise?
No, my third. And
My
you?
third.
Numero uno.
Oh, then you are going to positively adore it. It is one wild, decadent week.
That's why we're here, right?
I love how these fucking idiots here, even in this bad movie, they can't ruin his cool.
No, man. I you know what?
Roger Moore, James Bond.
Roger Moore, I was like, he threw himself into this.
Did.
He's acting more in this than he does in any of the James Bond movies.
And it had to be Boat Trip.
Yeah, I know. It had to be Boat Trip.
It had, but man,
But that's classy.
No matter how much they try to step on him or ruin his cool, they can't.
They can't
do it. The scene remains classy, as you say. The scene remains cool.
If you're into it, lots of sex, well, then you must visit the hole-in-one room.
And I want you. The thing is, you know what? It's really cool if you look at it a certain way. If you look at it as Roger Moore, still as James Bond, who has fucked so many women that it's turned him gay. He's sitting his ass on a gay cruise.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, he's just like, I've done everything else.
Yeah, he's done everything else, man. He has had so many women that the only way he can get off now is to have sex with a chubby Latin dude. Who I got to tell you, man, he stays creeping after him.
Yeah, he does.
He stays creeping. But that's what
he's got such a good rap. I was just kind of like, well, maybe.
I was kind of like,
exactly.
I'm kind of like, you know what? I hate to say it, but I fuck him.
Yeah.
He's smooth. He's James Bond. And plus, he says, you know what? I'll pay for you, man.
Yeah, I'll take you to places you've never been.
Like my ass.
I'm telling you though, man. He is smooth too. And the way he talk about paying, I was like, man, I gotta get that ass up right then. I'm like,
you gotta have it, man.
We're stuck here, man. Cuba, I'll be around.
Yeah, man.
I'll be around.
Look, just don't tell nobody, okay?
Yeah, I got
to tell everybody. I don't give a fuck,
that fool, James Bond. He ain't never worked a mission like he has trying to get into Horatio Sands' ass.
Cha. We meet eventually.
All these women he's been with, he always had to do some kind of coercion. They start going on gay cruises where dudes are into it. So there's no more fight in it. Now he's got to do it. He's like, this guy's probably straight, but that's the challenge of it.
Of course.
Right.
It'll be that much sweeter.
That's his new mission right there. You can even hear that James Bond music. And like I say, man, he stays creeping on his ass. They could be out in public, and that dude will be down the block, and he'll see Horatio Sands, and he'll push everybody out the way to get to him. Look at
yeah, all his way.
was beginning to wonder about you.
You see the way he's lurking towards his. This movie's so bad at the way they treat these women in here. It's particularly blondes because, like I said, man, if you, it ain't enough to be a bimbo. As the movie says, they have to be, in their terminology, retarded. The middle of the movie, you have Horatio Sands. He nearly kills a helicopter full of Swedish bikini models.
How'd y'all get here?
We are the Swedish sun tanning team on our way to the Hawaiian Tropics tanning competition in some bars when some bonehead shot down our helicopter.
Now, the funny thing about that is apparently they clown car stuffed these broads into that helicopter.
Yeah, I was like, how big was that goddamn helicopter?
Yeah,
look at this.
It's like 25 of them.
Yeah, look at this shit, man. It's like, that copter was going to go down no matter what. Yeah, all these chicks up in there, man.
And it shows you how old the movie is because that's Victoria Silvstedt when she was,
Yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. As I stated earlier, man,
I've heard.
They are mentally challenged, these chicks, in the ways that guys want them to be.
Who fantasize about models, especially Swedish models.
Yep. Don't let me insult the mentally challenged by describing what they do here with these chicks, man. These chicks are just plain stupid. You know, what they do is when I say they got a mental condition, they just sit around just all day with their head with the titties hanging out in the underwear, and they just sit around just like they're lobotomized or something. They got shit. Look at this. Like they just hang around in lingerie.
I know.
Throwing balls at each other.
Yeah, playing like they're not even doing it right.
It looked like somebody lobotomized them and stole their clothes, and they just hey.
It's like the rejects from the Stepford Wives project. The one that didn't work out too well.
Yeah, they're there for reprogramming.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. They just do dumb shit. Like I said, they do things that all day with the titties just hanging out. In fact, some of them kept them on, but they start doing activities where apparently doing jumping jacks, you are required to take your tops off.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And out of sync.
All out of sync. And look like half of them, that's blurred out, but half of them like they pissed on themselves.
Well, plus they have them doing jumping jacks and later jogging with high heels on.
With high heels on.
Jesus Christ, I forgot.
Like none of these chicks got proper exercise attire. They ain't got shorts or t-shirts. They exercise in lingerie. Artie's still, when they bring them chicks on, Artie's still creeping. Not Artie, but
Horatio.
Because I'm looking at him like a two round head dude.
Yeah, Nicky.
Nick, yeah, Horatio's there. Nick's still creeping, man.
I realized I was gay when I was around 12 in Scouts. It was the only part I liked about it.
Like they find excuses just to put hands on these girls.
Yeah.
The movie is molesting these girls. They find reasons, and it is just look. I had, me, got no problem with sex, but sometimes it's just when you have no reason for it or it feels forced, then it gets weird.
Yeah,
because they got the woman from Insidious who was fucking Insidious in this.
Yeah, and from Something About Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah. That's right. That's the one from Something About Mary. Like,
yeah.
I forgot.
Which comes back into play here.
It does. It does, man. It
she
does.
does that Kingpin.
Yeah. It's almost like they're doing an in joke, but yeah, they got the Insidious Something About Mary woman, and even they find an excuse for her to put her hands all over these chicks' asses.
Yeah, disgusting.
Both cheeks. It's like she lost herself for a second.
Yeah, she did. Look at she just hands
disgusting. God can't hear you.
She tried to get out the room.
She broke character.
Yeah, she get that ass. Where the fuck you going? Hey, come here, bitch.
Don't run away from me.
And the joke doesn't go anywhere. It's just there for her to put her hands on him. And that's the woman from There's Something About Mary. I had actually forgot about that. And they repeat the joke here in a way.
Yeah.
Except
except
it's just weird. Listen, there's a joke from Kingpin.
Yeah,
from Woody Harrelson. There's an oral sex joke in Kingpin. The woman, the Something About Mary. I'm sorry, the Insidious woman. She's the woman who's like getting the oral sex, and they kind of do a repeat of that here, except Again, it's not done with any kind of cleverness.
Cleverness? What movie you think you
I
watching?
know, sir. I'm sorry.
How dare you utter that word?
You use those words around here.
Movie's called Boat Trip.
The C word over here. Man, the shit, I can put the W word down. It's just weird.
Well, that's what he wanted.
Be
careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you ask for.
You know, he'd be running back to Roger Moore. Then.
Exactly.
Give me some of that ding, man.
It was horrible.
Daddy!
Hold me tighter.
Y'all see my daddy? Y'all see my sugar daddy?
That's right.
I'm talking about how with these women, you just got to be first in line and just got to know how to just talk. You ain't got to have no game. Oh, and you got to be white. Because ain't no way in hell they going to let Cuba Gooding Jr.'s black ass get anywhere near them blondes out there. Look how much distance they keep between him and them.
Who are they?
See?
The answer to our prayers, Jerry. 12 of the most gorgeous creatures I've ever seen.
And some shit your black ass would never get near.
Now get your black ass out of here.
Look how he's making faces like a goddamn cartoon character.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what he is in this movie. He's a goddamn cartoon character.
Look at him.
Who are they?
Well, you know, I get it's supposed to be sort of screwball, too. I get it with him. I'll just say, you know what? It's a good thing that there's a straight ethnic chick on here. Otherwise, he'd have nothing to do. I still say she look like Michael Jackson right there.
Right in that one little shot there.
That one shot. They did a...
And Rosalind Sanchez is fine as hell.
Oh, Rosalind Sanchez. That's the actress right there. Yeah, they had that trailer for Boat Trip that I showed earlier.
Yeah, you said that.
And that was because I looked at it and I was like, why does she look more like it then? They put a light filter on her. And I was like, God damn, she look just like MJ right there.
Yeah.
They did that to add to the stupid.
Add to the stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I forget, how did he hit his head again?
He got drunk.
Oh.
And man, he does the worst impression of a drunk person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
Where's the gay people at? They like the party.
Oh, there it is. Yep, I did see that. There it is.
Like, Negro, don't act like you never been drunk before.
Yeah. Shit.
Because we know you have.
Yeah. And high.
I've seen you drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I've seen you drunk.
Yeah, we've seen him drunk.
In court.
Stop it.
We've seen him drunk. We saw him drunk at the beginning of the movie right here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Hey, grooviness. Oh.
It's like, have you ever done this before? Right. Like, it's the act for the actor. I mean, like, Cuba, I know you know how to do this. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you fucking up on simple shit?
Rosalind Sanchez, she plays Gabriella, as I said, the ethnic woman that he's safe to hook up with in the movie. You don't see him anywhere near them fucking blondes. I'll tell you that right now. But the stupid part of this, she plays a woman who, like the rest of the women in this movie, she's horny. She don't deal with dudes anymore because they've treated her bad. But you know you can't be a woman in this movie if you ain't horny. And so since she's done with straight guys, occasionally, you know, it's just a nice little distraction. Occasionally, to satisfy her sexual urges, she will have sex with a gay man. That's God willing.
Let's say I do get horny one day. Maybe I can even find a gay guy and he can do me the favor. Make me scream, make me moan, screw my brains out.
Talking about I get a gay guy to screw my brains out. Thus, you have the plot of the movie. You have Cuba Gooding Jr. pretending to be a gay dude so that he can have sex with a straight woman. It's so crazy that it might work in another movie, but here it's just stupid. It don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't make any sense. So you're thinking, well, you know, at least we're getting into, it's not the ideal romantic angle here or situation, but at least they're not objectifying her like they do with the other blondes. Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. I didn't know if you could show this clip.
Did you see why I stopped?
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
Now, I have the argument that she's just eating a banana.
Shit.
I mean, you know, she just really loves bananas. But that's a scene where they're teaching each other certain techniques for certain acts. But there's a point where, and this is something I had to blur out. I can't show this, but this did make me laugh because it's so weird. There's a scene where Cuba Gooding Jr. gets turned on so hard that he doesn't go to the bathroom to just masturbate or jack off. That boy, he runs to the bathroom to fuck the window.
Jerry.
and shoots it.
Some dude is like,
yo, that's what happens.
Yeah, that is what happens.
Remember, it's the guy's face.
Some dude, at least kiss me first.
Yeah, at least kiss me.
That fool, he was so horny, he went and fucked the windowsill.
Jerry.
And I couldn't show you, but I was about to say I couldn't show you, but Cuba Gooding Jr. He flexed his. That shit was tight. He was making diamonds in that scene.
Yeah. He piece of cold shit in diamonds. But it's just like, he just disappears and his pants are down and he's fucking the window.
He's fucking like
a porthole. Yeah. He's like Spider-Man stuck too.
The world's biggest fucking glory hole over here.
Jerry.
So bad.
The movie's moving so fast at this point. They're not even. They're skipping like just like simple plot connections. So we get to that. We get to the point where we get to that sitcom plot where there's a drag show on the boat. Now I don't care. You know, there's a lot of gays and drags go. I've been to some drag shows. That is the thing. So I ain't saying that this is one of the stereotypical things. There will be a drag show on a gay boat.
Yes, there will be.
Of course.
Yeah, but they got one of those sitcom situations where wait a minute, one of the dancers is sick?
The star is sick.
The star is sick.
Yeah.
Who's going to take his place?
Nobody told me Victor was too sick to dance. Who's going to be the lead?
That shit came out of nowhere.
Yes. The lead's going to be this guy who never rehearsed.
Who never rehearsed once. He never went to any of these shows.
Numbers.
He pulled that costume out his ass.
Yeah, fits perfectly.
This happens in a matter of minutes. Somebody, we don't know who, did his makeup.
Right. Yeah.
We didn't have anything. We didn't have a scene where it's just kind of like, okay, guys, I'll do it. You know, we don't even have that. No, it's just almost just like Cuba Gooding Jr. said, no, I just want to get in drag.
Coming on.
Now, the reason why I can let this go by saying, well, it's a goofy movie. I've let a lot of things slide. I let the oranges and shit. That stuff doesn't bother me because it's a goofy movie and they know it. I can take comedies and give them a little bit of a pass. But earlier, he just admitted, like, I don't know gay music. He says, I don't know lyrics to gay songs. He's actually trying to learn gay lyrics at one point in here. And that's the one song he's learning. It ain't that one.
Yeah.
I would tell you this, though. Cuba got some ass on him. Because there's a scene where he shakes it, man. I was like, you know what? Because he's in trouble right now. And I said, if you go to jail, you better hope none of them people on the inside saw this shit. Don't, boy. That's some wrong. You shouldn't be doing that and doing all the dirt you've done and about to go to jail. You know, you need to be doing that shit.
Yeah, we saw your movie a day, homie. Which one? You mean like Jerry Maguire, right? Or Boys in the Hood?
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going, homie. Well, at least tell me it was radio, man.
Keep going. Trip. Yeah.
So should I just strip now or?
Whatever's clever, homie.
Nah, don't strip. Put that shit on that you want.
Matter of fact, we made it.
They even brought back Gay Bond.
I've seen action in 5 different theaters of war. I am what you colonials might call a badass motherfucker.
I love that.
Yeah. And you know what you are, man. You are the best thing in this movie. I'm glad I saw that because of Roger Moore. Yeah.
Now give me some ass.
Yeah, you up in this plane now. You can't go nowhere. Yeah, I got you, motherfucker. Now. Oh, you thought I was gonna drop you off with that chick? No, you part of the Mile High Club now.
Right. Mine's the only parachute that works.
Y'all can leave if you want. They drop him on the ship, which is now it is still a gay cruise, but this time it's a lesbian gay cruise.
Yeah, 3 feet of water ain't slowing nobody down.
That water just be turning red.
The whole water just start turning red.
Yeah, you love it in the movies. Water, any amount of water, might as well be an air cushion.
Yeah, exactly. No, what you say, it don't work like that.
Yeah, no matter what height you drop from.
Dead. Yeah, as simple as that. Dead. Don't have nothing else to say. Dead, dead, you're dead. And that's the end of the film where Gabriella hooks up. Like, she immediately just takes him back.
I mean, she tries to do a little pushback, but you can see in her face, like, girl, quit playing.
Yeah, quit playing shit. She probably still think he's gay.
Just because you dropped out of the sky and made this grand romantic gesture doesn't mean that I'm gonna automatically run into your arms. Do you understand that?
I understand a fucking thing
Yeah.
you say. What?
I understand you about to do everything you just said you're not going to do.
Good. Well, you shouldn't automatically expect it. Because if we're going to have the kind of relationship where one day you're going to be making up these hurtful fantasies and the next thing...
I like the people back like, ugh.
I know. Yeah. If it had been the gay guys, it'd have been like, oh, that's wonderful. The lesbians are like, fuck.
Look at that. Ain't none of them happy. Like,
don't trust his ass, girl.
I had plans for her, too.
I signed up for her dance class and everything.
I called dibs with that shit early today.
Ain't that about a bitch?
It does something that really just kind of pisses me off with movies, where they try to like have it both ways. So
sure.
They try to sit up there and do all these lame jokes, and that's why they're offensive, because they're just lame. You can do all the gay stereotype jokes if you want, if you know what to do with them and you're clever with them. This is not, and then that's where it kind of gets offensive. But then they're gonna turn around and be like, hey, look, we make all these lame jokes, and then but it's okay because you can tell we're not homophobic by the heartfelt scene in the movie.
These guys I'm playing poker with, Steven, Tom, Ron. Steven's a doctor, a gay heart surgeon. Who would have thought? And Ron's
everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, this is the eye-opening scene right here for you.
Oh, not you. Okay.
Yeah. Even he's like, everyone.
Yeah. You know what? Stop talking.
Yeah, I was liking you.
Yeah. The movie ends again. You know, I would say that it's more offensive on the feminist side than it is on the gay side. Even the movie ends with like I said, man, it just finds excuses to just objectify women's bodies through the whole thing. Horatio Sands, he walks the earth. He's out there climbing the Himalayas or whatever. And the Himalayas ain't near Sweden, but he's going to Sweden to track down the girl that wanted to have sex with him. What's her name? Inga. Yeah. He doesn't find Inga, but he finds somebody else.
I just meant some soup from the stove.
Yeah, this is Bridget. She wants to be a bikini model, just like a bikini.
So she doesn't wear any fucking clothes in the house.
Yeah, while it's freezing and snowing.
Yeah, while it's freezing and snowing in
there.
But
hey, she wants to be a bikini model. She's got to learn how to acclimate herself.
There you go.
Wearing next to nothing.
But they try to make it seem like he has a connection to Inga.
Oh, I know.
But one ass is just as good as another.
I can't tell the difference between y'all.
Fuck Inga.
He's like, well, fuck it. I nearly froze to death trying to get it. I'm gonna get something.
Yeah, he's gonna get something all right.